Today we are doing Unit 10, Step 1 and 2, and this is in your student's book, Book 11, page 78 and 79. So before we get started, we have to learn some new vocabulary. The first word is deviate, and second
Attached.
word, attached, the second word, joined to something. Next.
Automatically.
Okay, so automatically means spontaneously or without conscious thought. Next word is
cloth.
And cloth is a fabric or woven fabric made from wool, cotton, or fiber.
Vehicle.
A vehicle is like a car, a truck, or a cart used to get people from one place or transport them from one place to another.
Cushion.
Okay, as you see here, the verb cushion, here it is a verb, to soften the impact, to make it lighter so that people won't get hurt.
Inflate.
The word inflate, as you see in the picture, is to fill a balloon, a tire, or anything with air. Okay, anything expandable. So here, a balloon, a tire, or other expandable structure to fill with air is to inflate.
Detect.
To detect means to discover, to tell us about, or to identify, okay? The presence of something.
Warning.
Warning, to indicate a possible danger. When there is danger, we get a warning.
Plug.
Okay, now this is a plug, and we use it in our chargers, electric devices, and so on, for making an electrical connection.
Strip.
Now, a strip is a long, narrow piece of cloth, paper, or plastic. So this is a strip, okay, as you see here, and we use it, as you see, for many purposes.
Restraint.
Restraint is a measure, something we do, or condition that keeps someone or something under control or within limits so that they do not go far away or do not get hurt, as you see here in the picture.
Collide.
Collide means to hit with force, okay? When moving, you see here cars hitting each other, we say they collided.
Feasible.
Feasible means possible, you can do it. So this is feasible, easy to do, okay? You can do it.
Safeguard.
Safeguard here as a verb is to protect against something, usually dangerous. So the word safeguard means to protect.
Dilute.
To dilute, to make something, you see here, liquid, for example, made thinner or weaker by adding water or any other solvent to make it lighter. As you see here, this is concentrated, this one with water is diluted.
Strain.
Strain is specific type of animal, microorganism, or plant. So here, this kind of rabbits, we call them a strain, and plants here as well, and different microorganisms that we cannot see with our own naked eyes. Okay, now as you can see here, this is a picture of an airbag, and this is what we call a fire alarm, right? And this is, you can find inside a plug, and this mask or this visor is to protect our faces. So here we need to know more about these words, okay? So here we have two questions to help us. Where can we normally see the things in the photograph? Where? Okay, the places. And the second question is, how do these things help protect people and keep them safe? As we said before, the airbag is to, yes, keep you safe in a car crash or an accident. The smoke detector, yes, very good. They tell you, smoke detectors, they warn you in case of fire and so on. The next exercise here, number 1, we need to match the picture as we have now with the letter. So here we have C, A, D, B, E. These are the pictures. We need to know their definition. Okay, so here, for example, first one, special lid on medicine bottles that prevent children from getting medicine. If we look here, yes, this picture of a medicine, and this part is the lid. This one, we call it the lid. Okay, so yes, as you can expect, this is the answer. Second one, fire protection device, automatically detects and gives warning of smoke. Yes, A. Next one, a cloth canopy, okay, that fills with air. Remember, the word filled with air is inflate. So this one is to help a person or something to descend slowly, to go down slowly and safely when dropped from an aircraft. An aircraft is an airplane. As you may have just guessed it, it's the parachute, or G. The next one, number 4. A safety device fitted inside a road vehicle consisting of a cushion designed to inflate rapidly in the event of a crash. So what protects us? Yes, this is what? C, very good. This is the airbag. Number 5, a protective covering over the face. Just said it. H. And the belt. Number 6, strap in a vehicle that secures a person to prevent injury. Very good. B. Now, number 7, a safety device in an electrical plug consisting of a strip of wire that melts and breaks the electric circuit if the current becomes too large. When there is a danger of overpower or a fire, this strip of wire melts. Now I think you know it. It's F. Very good. Now number 8, a system of belts, ropes, restraints to hold a person to prevent falling or injury. Very good. I. And the last one we have here, the last definition, a thin glass instrument for measuring and indicating temperature. Okay, yes, it's the thermometer. It's D. Very good. Now, let's move on to before we read in exercise 3, to use, you can use, of course, a glossary or a dictionary to help you to find the synonym. A synonym means the similar meaning, okay? So we need to know a similar meaning to these words, like a car crash. What is a car crash? We need another word. Very good. An accident. The verb cushion. Yes, to soften, to make something lighter, especially an impact. Decrease, we just said it. It's to reduce, to reduce. The next word is disappear, and disappear means to vanish or fade away. Fit equals almost to put in place, to fit, and inflate, this one is easy for you. I think you know it. Yes, it is fill with air. The last 2 words, to prevent, means to stop, as you know it here, to stop from getting injured or something, as we said it. So to prevent means to stop. And the last one, to protect, is to keep safe, as you can see here, to keep safe or to protect. All right, now let's move on to our lesson. We have here the listening exercise 4. And you have this on your books on page 22 in your student's book. And the title here is Innovations That Keep Us Secure. Now we're going to talk about 3 of them. The first one, airbags, and then the smoke alarms, and then vaccinations, okay? And what we need to know, the invention, its function, okay? And how does it keep people from getting hurt, and they keep them secure. All right. So let's listen to that. You have this in your books. So airbags safeguard car drivers and passengers if they are involved in a car crash. So this is the job. This is the most important thing of an airbag function. Okay, they safeguard what or who here? Car drivers and passengers. Okay, if we have a car crash, and we said a car crash is an accident. Okay, so what we need to do now is to complete these sentences from the text. Let's go back to the text. As you can see here, we need to complete. So listen, read, and then complete. All right. Now let's do the first one. It says here, car airbags protect. Now I have the word protect. Let's go back to line 1. I have another word that is equal to protect. Can you guess it? Exactly, it's the word safeguard. So what is the object here? Safeguard car drivers and passengers. All right, so we just write down car drivers and passengers. We'll do the same in the 4 sentences. Okay, the airbags that protect people in the back seats of a car or cars. They drop down behind the driver. The best position in the house is for a smoke alarm is the top of corridors. And the last one, why don't we put smoke alarms in kitchens? You know, what do we do? What is the function of a kitchen? What is the thing that we usually do in the kitchen is cooking. And we have cooking, then we have some smoke. So that's why we shouldn't use smoke alarms, or they are going to give us false alarms. So because they are so sensitive, and we have cooking. All right. Now, finally, we're going to do exercise 5, which is the reference question, or pronouns they refer to what in the passage. Now here, for example, if we go with the example A, if they are involved in a car crash, who? I need to know who. Okay, so I go back to the sentence just before to check. I find out that they here refers to what? Yes, car drivers and passengers, not airbags. Okay, not airbags. We need to say car drivers and passengers. Now we're going to do the same with the rest of the sentences, so just have more examples. Most vehicles have driver's airbag in the steering wheel, and another what? Another, yes, very good, as you have guessed it, another airbag. Right, a second, C here, because they inhaled. Who inhaled? Very good, people who died. The next one, D, like alarm clocks, they are loud enough. Smoke alarms, right. The next one, stop these from spreading. What are these? What is meant by these? Excellent. Dangerous diseases, just the words before them. The next word, F, childhood illness, which goes back to childhood, yes, childhood illnesses. And the last one, we have 2 this time. We have they and them. Yes, so they goes back to doctors, and them goes back to or refers to patients. All right.